Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tress. This video is going to be titled What's Next in Love. So whatever comes out, these are your pals right here. So we have card 1, card 2, card 3, and pal 4. You can just pause the video and focus on whichever one you think is calling out to you, and go down to the description box or the comments and you'll see the timestamp so you can just skip ahead to your reading. So yeah, I'll see you guys at your reading. Thank you. Hello, this is for those of you who chose pile number 1. Says the Ace of Swords. So, well, first of all, like my armpits are sweating and it's kind of annoying me. And I feel like for you guys, maybe like the nervous stage or the butterfly in the stomach stage for you is kind of over. And I'm not talking about just a specific person. I'm talking about like when it comes to love in general. Now, like you don't pay attention to like who looks good or who's popular or who got the money. You're like literally just focused on trying to either find someone who literally makes you happy or find someone who's gonna like help you grow or get to the next level. Because I don't think like y'all play that a lot, especially with this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords in traditional tarot used to mean like truth and like just straight truth. I mean, just blunt with it. So I feel like a lot of y'all, you're not accepting a lot of things. You're not like head over heels for just regular people, I guess. I hope this making sense. Yeah, you're focused on being like your authentic selves. You don't want nobody who's gonna be fake. And I feel like that's exactly what you're manifesting. Like you probably don't even care about love that much. Or maybe you do, but it's like you rather be alone than to deal with anybody who's gonna, I don't know. This is mainly for singles, by the way. I don't like reading on relationships. When people are in relationships, I feel like they should have a stronger connection to communicate how they're feeling. That's not for like a tarot reader to come up with. But if it comes up, maybe. But yeah. Let me see. A lot of y'all are focused on like clearing out your mind, clearing out the clutter, clearing out like superficial norms or whatever. All that don't really matter to you anymore. I'm thinking of that Pop the Balloon or Find Love show. Where it's like they be asking all those deep questions as soon as they meet each other. I don't know how that resonates to you, but it's like those questions that they be asking, that's something like you're focused on, like, what do you do? What's your relationship with your family like? Or, all those things matter to you. You're not just falling for anybody who, I guess, I don't know, I hope that's resonating. So yeah, let me mix up your cards. Y'all got a lot of cards, this one. Well, let me mix them up and then we're just gonna get into the reading. Alright, I'm gonna pull off the top. We got too busy. Yeah, some of y'all, you probably been busy. That's why you're not really focused on it. And you're really gonna run into like more love situations once you're really busy. And focused on your manifestations, not so much like just random people. You got a lot of busy times coming up. Some of y'all might even have your own business coming up soon. Got the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, because you're independent and you've been manifesting this. I don't know if some of y'all probably haven't been in a relationship in a while. Or even if you have, you probably haven't felt anything for nobody in a while because everybody kind of the same a little bit, maybe. Just saw the Taurus card pop up. And then it came out again. So some of y'all, you might end up with a Taurus, or a Taurus could be significant in some way. But you learn how to control your lust. You learn how to control like your mind. Like even when you see people out, you don't necessarily just go after them because you're manifesting something great. And I feel like this is going to come in because it's like you know exactly what you want. Therefore, you know exactly what to ask for. Yeah, we got all these questions right here. You know exactly what you want. It's not going to be like just some mystery person or a mystery man. I feel like you're done with that. You're not into like speed dating or online stuff. Even if you do it just to keep yourself entertained, but it's like you want to meet someone organically. And I feel like that's going to come because of the way you're asking for it and the way that you're manifesting it. It's like you're getting yourself ready and you're getting yourself prepared for the perfect situation that you want. And that's why you're going to get it, because you're not kissing frogs and accepting anything. Yeah, you're more focused on yourself. You're putting yourself in the spotlight. You're focused on your business. She looks a little rich. So yeah, you're focusing on your money and getting your wardrobe and all that stuff together. And you are looking good. Your ancestors might protect you sometimes, protect your looks, to keep people from like prying on you. And you're lucky. And people see this. I feel like a lot of people probably see your light and want to get close to it or get in your circle. Some of y'all can meet this person at a bar, because I'm sitting in a bar, or a casino, because you're feeling lucky. You're not following trends and like I said, social norms. You're getting away from that. You're trying to focus on whatever you like. As I'm speaking, like, I don't feel like I'm telling you what's next in love. It's like I'm confirming your mindset. Because some of y'all, you know how people can be. You know how people like to play with you. So you're not you're not giving nobody that this was turned over. You're not giving anybody that chance to play with you anymore. You're protecting your energy, protecting like your ideas and thoughts. And I don't know why I feel like if people actually knew how you felt about love or how you felt about relationships, they'll kind of get offended. Some people probably don't even come to you for relationship advice because they know you're like really blunt and kind of strict, and you don't hold back either. You feel like only stupid people like fall in love with the wrong person. And that's not going to be you. Yeah, your eye is open. You realize how humans work. You realize how people work and how energy and spirit and how, you know how things work. That's all I'm getting. And it's like you're really smart, and your smart attitude, your smart mindset is going to manifest exactly what you've been wanting or exactly what you need. Because some of y'all, you probably feel like you don't really need anybody with this Statue of Liberty, but we live in a matrix and a dimension where we have to depend on people, unfortunately. So I feel like some of y'all, you're probably gonna not get with people for their money, but you're more focused on stability and how things can build. That's probably why that Taurus energy came out, because Tauruses are usually about possessions. I hope I'm saying it right. Like ownership of things. But also, I feel like Taurus is asexual. I feel like Taurus is usually just get with people because of what they could do for them. No shade, but they usually don't even like lust after people like that. It's more so like, what can you do for them? Let's see. Okay, I made this card to tell me I'm on point, so I must be on point with this. If that's not resonating, you might have to pick another pile. And also, I feel like you're gonna get the bulls. You're gonna get exactly what you want. What you manifest is gonna be like on target to what you've been wanting. Hard work. You've been working hard towards this, and you've been working hard on yourself. And it's paying off. That's probably why you don't lust after people like that, because you're like 2 steps away from your higher self. You're basically your higher self right now. Just a few more things that you got to do, and you don't even lust after people that, how can I say, people that other folks normally go after because of their assets and whatever. You don't know, that doesn't entice you. Yeah, you're fine sitting alone. You're fine like doing things on your own. But it's like, that we live in a world that you gotta depend on people. So it's like, if you have to be with somebody, it's gonna be the right person, and not just somebody who looks good and nobody who got money, because a lot of people who got money don't know how to manage it, and being with someone with money is just as hellish as being broke, to be honest. Sometimes we got warning. Yeah, it's like, for some of you, you probably just real smart and you know how things work. And for others of you, it's like you've been through the ringer. You've been through certain situations where it's like, no, I'm not going through that anymore. I'm not dealing with that type of person. I'm not dealing with those type of things. And since everybody seems to be that way, well, not everybody, but for the most part, a lot of people seem to be that way. I'd rather be alone for now until I could weed through, all the people and find exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, weed through the clouds. Some of y'all, you're not worried anymore because, sometimes love brings on stress if you're with the wrong person. With these last calls, I'm going to try to get some predictions or something because I feel like I haven't really just gave you guys information. It's more like confirming your mindset and letting you know, like, you're okay. Like, the mindset that you have is actually doing you great. Let's see. Hmm. Let me clarify that. Okay, so I feel like this person is going to be just as smart as you. Whoever you meet, they're going to be just as smart as you. They, like, that's all I'm getting. And they're going to be just as special at you. It might be a little intimidating for even you because this person is like, they're going to be a you times 10. They really don't take any bull junk. They probably are the type that could look at you in your eyes and could tell when you're lying, even about the most simplest things. So be careful. Don't be doing, when you meet this person, don't be telling like white lies or whatever, because they gonna know. Just like you be knowing. And I feel like this is gonna come through like when you start a new chapter. If you just recently started a new chapter, expect it soon. But if you're manifesting a new chapter, I feel like this person or whatever is gonna be on the other side of that. Let me see if love is actually coming in. We got the dreaming. Um, you gotta just pay attention to your dreams and get more connected with your ancestors. I feel like you guys probably don't even have a problem with attracting love. It's just you're trying to attract the right person. So I feel like paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to like when you pray, the things that you read, and you'll probably get more signs when this comes. Cause you don't care. That's probably why it's not coming out because you really don't care. Yo, we got return to sender. Like you, y'all are funny. It's like you don't need any advice on how to spark up a love life or entertainment when you need it. All you can just talk to people and it'll be right there. So I guess for you guys, when this new beginning finally manifests is when you'll start getting more into like this love situation. I feel like you guys are literally just working on yourself. We got hard work and too busy. You probably not even really thinking about it that much. Like it'll be nice if it comes, and you probably go on dates here and there, but you ain't really take nobody serious right now because everybody just for the birds. But yeah, I hope that resonated for you guys. If it did, just like, share, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Hello, so this is for those of you who chose pile number 2. And actually 3 cards came out with this when I was choosing them. We got marriage, we got dog close or whatever, dog close up, and the wheel. So I'm guessing with that, you guys, it's clearly telling me that whoever you're supposed to be with, they are like in close proximity with you. They either live in the same city, state, go to the same country club, coffee shop. They're in close proximity with you. This is not going to be one of those pals where it's like, oh, you're going to meet them when you go on vacation or when you go out or when you. This person is close to you. Some of y'all might know them already, probably not, but somewhere in your vicinity. And I'm also getting, because when I was choosing your cards and when I was shuffling them, it's like they were going right to the left, to the right, to the. So it's almost like a Tinder thing, or I think there's another app that does that, but I'm not sure. But Tinder is the only one that I can think of. So some of y'all, you might actually meet this person online. For me, until I got this download, like I'm not the type to like really. I'm not really interested in meeting people online, but we're in a new age. We're definitely in a new age. A lot of people are meeting online. There are plenty of people like having successful relationships online. Because think about it, no one's really going to the grocery store anymore. Everybody's ordering Grubhub and Walmart, Spark, whatever. Like everybody's not really going out like that anymore. So it's nothing wrong with meeting people online. We're just in a different time. So if that's one of your restrictions, one of the things that you're just like, oh, I don't want to meet nobody online, you probably have to get over there a little bit. Just be like more cautious and use the same method or whatever you have as if you was meeting someone in person, like the same questions that you would ask, the same things that you would look out for, look for it when you meet them online. When you ask them questions, when y'all talk and converse, read like between the lines in their description or whatever. That's just for some of you. Don't have to be everybody, but I was heavily getting like either online or, but this person is like close to you for some of y'all. But yeah. Also, I didn't get that many cards for you guys, so it's like I'm getting. It's not going to be that hard to find your person or your next like relationship or whatever. It's not going to be that hard. It's kind of going to come out of nowhere and it's going to happen fast. And not saying it's going to be bad, but well, I don't know if it's going to be bad or good, but it's going to happen fast and you're going to like it and it's going to be head over here. Some of y'all may get married because the marriage card came out, but yeah, I'm also getting like it's probably going to be like something in a movie. It's going to be special and pretty, but they're near you. Some of y'all, you might actually meet them in a grocery store. I don't know. Like, they're near you in the same, like, state or maybe on the same coast. I'm telling you, you're going to have to go, like, real far. This person is not, like, overseas or some of y'all. But let me see. Let me mix up your cards and get into it. I haven't seen these cards, by the way. That's how I read. We got a house. This person is near your home. This person is home. And they're going to feel like home. Let's see. I'm going to clarify that 1 second. Because I know what I got that card for. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's like, just use your smarts. Something that, smarts. I don't even know if that's like a real word. I'm just saying that. But like, will you like regarding the online thing, when you're looking online, just be more cautious. You know, like what seems correct, what seems like the truth, and what seems like a lie, and what's false. And some people actually tell you what they're interested in and what they want, and a lot of us, we ignore it and then want to blame them later when they told you this is all they wanted, this is what they came to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, warning. I remember somebody, I don't necessarily agree with this or subscribe to this mindset because I like, having butterflies in my stomach. But I remember someone saying, like, when you meet somebody and you have butterflies in your stomach, that's like a sign that that's not your person. That could actually be true in this case. So it's like, ignore like the butterflies, look at how they are, who they are, what they do. I guess that's just advice. Some of y'all heavily, I'm feeling like it's going to be like either through speed dating, a connection, a mutual friend. This person is close to you. I keep hearing that. I'm I'm sticking by that. This person is close. Same state, region, whatever. They're close. Might even be through a mutual friend. Yep. Maybe from childhood or somebody like they'll make you feel like a child, make you feel like you're in high school or something. Some of y'all might be from the same place and maybe live in different regions now, but I don't know. Like, it's going to be easy as well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and please control the lust. Like, just because they look good, still do your homework. Pile number 2, y'all better have an exciting love life. Whether it's been that way in the past few like years or not, it's definitely about to amp up. Especially if some of y'all get on social media. Some of y'all actually, some of y'all might get back on social media and start posting pictures and whatever, but it might even come that way. Some of y'all, you're more interested in like showcasing yourself, and you're gonna start getting like a lot more likes and engagement, like on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. For majority of you, it's gonna be social media. For the rest, it's just a person who's near, so it might be a mutual friend. I don't know. I don't know when this is either. Like, this is. Hold on, let's see. Maybe the cards will tell when we got too busy. So you might be busy when you meet this person. So try to control your mood. Like, you don't want this person to see you with like RBF, or like in a moment where you're just mad. Oh, that'd be weird. I'm getting like some of y'all, you gonna be in line and the cashier gonna be on some bullshit, and like y'all gonna be going off, and your person might be right behind you looking at you going off on the cashier. That would be so awkward. Oh my god, that's my worst fear. I would not like my person to see me in that light already, like at hello. No. So some of y'all just watch like your reaction, especially if you have like road rage or something. Like, watch that. Be mindful how you look to the public. Even if you're on social media, watch what you post. Watch what you, because like, I'm not saying don't be you, but like people might be watching you, and you probably could turn somebody off with something that you ain't even mean to say, or something you ain't even mean to do. Just wrong place. I don't know. Just be cautious of that. Don't be too busy where you're not, being classy and being, whatever. Oh yeah, this is coming. It's coming. Your next relationship might be like, I don't want to just say marriage, but like it's probably going to be a long while before y'all ever break up. Oh, you're gonna get back on your beauty regimen. Y'all about to be looking so good too. I'm not talking about you as a couple. I'm talking about you by yourself. You about to be looking so good, man. Whatever outfit you just bought, you probably learned like how to do new things to your hair and to your skin, to your body to make yourself look good. And oh my God, you're gonna have eyes on you. Oh, I just saw something in my hair. I ain't gonna go. Yes. Pound number two, if like your love life been kind of stagnant lately, get ready. And don't just go after anybody with this lust right here, because a lot of you about to have a lot of eyes on you. So don't just go after anybody. Trust me, the right person is coming. And they're so near. A lot of people gonna be trying to talk to you. Man, I love that I make these cards myself. A lot of people are going to be trying to talk to you. You're going to get a lot. Especially, I'm telling you, I'm feeling an energy of social media. Maybe you don't have one right now. Maybe you're about to get back on there. I don't know, but I'm seeing comments. I'm seeing likes, DMs. You look better than what you think. Somebody probably always talking about your eyes right here. Her lashes are standing out to me. Somebody probably always talking about you got pretty eyes, and the way it would look on Instagram with them filters. Really good to it. Oh, y'all about to start having more fun, going out on dates. Disney, the pier. Um, yeah, hot air balloons. Lunch and dinner. Pound number two, I'm jealous. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, y'all deserve this too. And stop making it so hard. It's not hard to find somebody. Some of y'all probably waiting for this right moment so they can catch you while you're running down the street. And like, I don't know if you saw some movie. It ain't even gotta be that hard. Everybody on most okay. This is me talking. Most people on social media are pretty weird. That's why I don't really have social media like that. But in your case, you're protected. Like you with this warning right, and I can't even get it out. You're really smart, so you're smart enough not to get yourself entangled in a situation you're not supposed to be in. Like everybody else's horror story ain't gotta be your story, bitch. You could, why am I cussing? You could meet somebody online to have a successful relationship. And I was cussing her like this. Okay, this person might have a foul mouth, but don't hold that against them. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, might be just how they were raised. Because I'm not a cusser like that, but when things start coming out, I know I'm channeling. So, they might be real goofy as well. Don't let that turn you off. I'm getting something about like as soon as you meet them, they might do something that turn you off a little bit, but it's not how they are. Just like when I was talking about, you could be in a scenario where you cussing out somebody at the cash register or whatever, they catching you on a day where you're not feeling good or not your actual self. Don't pay attention to their initial reactions and responses and stuff, because that might not be who they are. You know, we are different people in different like we have different attitudes and different scenarios and situations. So just keep that in mind. I hope that resonates for you guys. If it did, just like, share, and comment, and see you guys in the next video. Hello. So this is for those of you who chose pile number 3. And we're gonna get right into it. Pile number 3, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated. Look, you can see the pile on the camera. Oh my gosh. I'm a little intimidated because a lot of cards came out for y'all, which means there was a lot of ground to cover. And I'm a little drained a little bit, but we gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. Bills, bills, bills. First of all, I feel like, cause I mean I ain't trying to get in your business or whatever, but I feel like your next love situation or the next pivotal moment in your love life is going to come when you're able to pay all your bills, when bills is not an issue, bills is not like a thought, or and I feel like that's coming real soon. And just to give like you a heads up, or like a little tip or advice, in order for you to manifest your love quicker, you need to start doing things in order for you to afford your bills. I don't know why that's coming up with this, because when I wrote this card, I was actually channeling Beyonce, well, Destiny's Child, Bills, 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 the song, but now I'm actually thinking about bills. So for a lot of you, if you want to manifest your love like quicker, start getting your bills under control. That's like going to be your key to opening this up, is paying your bills. We're just gonna leave it there, I guess. Also, since the song does refer to the Destiny's Child song Bills, 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 for some of you, when you do manifest this like next love situation, be real smart and remember the things that like you've been told, or remember the things you've been taught growing up regarding relationships, because I'm getting a feeling that a lot of y'all probably haven't been in a relationship in a while, or even if you have, like you haven't been in a like strong love situation to where now it's like you might not really know like the new game. Like some of y'all probably been off the market for a while that you don't know like the new game. You knew the game back in, your day when you was in your, era of searching out for love. You knew how to play the game. You knew what lies were. You knew what lies people would tell in order to get you in the situation. But I got a feeling that it's kind of different now since you've been off the market, if that's resonating. So there's new lies, there's new scams, new schemes that you gotta, get hip on. You gotta become hip on. Yes. Even if recently you started paying your bills and stuff, and you start making money to pay your bills, it's coming. But let's get into these cards, because we got it's a lot of cards, so kind of intimidated. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all might be intimidated about love. You want it, but it's like, I just got on my feet. I'm not trying to, but it'll be beautiful. Let's see. All these cards, bro. Yeah, some of y'all, you've been alone. Yeah. And lonely. Okay, no, I guess I could say lonely, because like there's a lot of people who are not alone, who still feels lonely, if that makes sense. So it's not the fact that you don't have people or whatever, or even just like in that scenario, I'm not talking about people who are literally alone. I'm talking about people not being able to understand you, people not being able to get where you're coming from, or you just haven't been like that interested in most people, like I was saying in pile number 2. Okay, you're gonna have to break away from that mindset. Whatever mindset that is kind of blocked from you. Or maybe you block people out. Yeah, don't isolate or block people out, because like I'm telling you, you gotta talk to people in order to know the new game. I'm telling y'all, it's a new game out there. It's a new new devils, new grounds, new stuff. So you gotta become hip on this so you don't get tricked. And I'm also getting some about like you're really beautiful, but I'm getting like your ancestors kind of kept a veil over you to keep away like the vampires and the negative energies and stuff. And I'm getting that veil is about to be lifted. So your amount of the beauty that you have and the beauty that you know that you have is about to be actually on display. And you got to know how to weed through the crowd and weed through like who's just there for a good time, or who's there to actually get to know you. Or yeah, that veil is about to be lifted, and people's gonna everybody's going to be able to see your light, and you're going to have a lot of different energies coming towards you. So be careful with that. Some of y'all could sing. That a lot of people probably didn't even know you knew how to sing, and now they're about to know that you can sing too. Dang, like I'm telling you, some people probably about to be obsessed with you. Your ancestors, God, Jesus, whoever you believe in, they kept a veil over your beauty and over your talents and over your gifts. And it's more intense than you even know. Like, it's almost like they're saying, I can't show the world this beauty yet because it's going to be too. Y'all been cooking, y'all been in the oven, but the cake is done, and everybody about to smell you. They about to smell the sweetness. They about to get into the goodness and the delicious. What is it? What am I doing? What am I talking about? Where is this going? Got Bob to build. Okay, yeah, you've been building your team. God, I don't know why I keep saying ancestors, because I'm actually a Christian. Well, part-time Christian, I guess. I believe in a lot of stuff, but I keep wanting to say ancestors first. So you have ancestors who are heavily protecting you and probably even going to God on your behalf when you kind of like lack or can't pray for yourself. You got a very strong ancestor, and they've been building you and equipping you for this new life coming up. Like, because even with the bills, bitch, y'all about to get some money. Look at all these coins. Y'all about to have some money. So people might actually be coming in just for your money, just for your ideas. You haven't been in this isolation mode for nothing. Even though some of y'all probably thought it was for nothing. Now, if you keep yourself there, that will be for nothing, because I feel like a lot of things are about to be lifted for you. This is supposed to be a love read. I don't know where this is going, but we're going to keep going. There's a lot of cards anyway, so as long as I'm getting through. I'm building. Your brain is sharper. But I keep getting maybe just spiritually, because those games keep coming up again. People gonna be trying to play games. I'm telling you. Some of y'all probably got real big hearts, but you're gonna have to exercise that brain to be logical. Okay, it's time out for all that emotional, empathetic shit. Cause that's how you get got. And the devil know exactly how to get to some people. He'll play on your heartstrings. Be smart. Yeah, let me mix these up. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do a career reading. This just sparked like idea to do a career reading, because I like to see where this money coming from. Your ideas, the ideas that you've been like protecting, the ideas that you thought wouldn't get anywhere. I hope you guys have been working on like your content and putting it out there. Just because it wasn't getting views, or just because like, you know, people weren't buying into your business, or people weren't even helping you. Because even sometimes when you feel like you're not receiving help, that'll make people want to give up. But I hope you guys haven't gave up. I'm not getting that you guys gave up, because the seeds that you've been planting, they're about to like grow and reap, and I feel like everything is going to start coming at once. Like the things that you thought people weren't paying attention to, people are now about to start paying attention to it in tenfold or whatever. Y'all about to be lucky as hell. Ooh, lucky. This feels like a total different energy from pile number 2. I feel like some of y'all probably need to go to pile number 2, because I feel like I'm talking like I was in pile number 2. And I don't know why I'm getting somebody going to probably try to humble you soon. Make sure you chop them down and tell them exactly how it is. I think that's why I was like, cousin, don't be scared. Especially if it's going to be like regarding business. Pile number 3, you got big hearts. But it's time out for that. It's time for that niceness to know. Even God is nice to a certain point. Okay? You can ask people about the wrath of God. Like, it's time out for that nice stuff. You're going to have to start talking business and talking like whatever. Let's get back on love. But I'm going to do whatever comes out. We got New York, or I got Atlanta, Houston. Most of the major cities. Like if you live in a major city, it's gonna happen pretty soon. But if you don't, like if you live in a rural area, some of y'all you're gonna have like reasons to go to the city soon. Like whether you're traveling for an organization, traveling for like a club, you're I don't know, something dealing with habits where you have to go to like conventions or maybe like to meetings or something, and this person's gonna see your light. Well, everybody gonna see your light. I'm telling you, the bell is about to be lifted. It's almost like people, the people that haven't seen you or been acknowledging you, all of a sudden they about to start acknowledging every single thing about you. It's like, oh my God, I never noticed that you were that thick. I never noticed that you had pretty eyes. I never noticed that you had like pretty hair or whatever. The veil's about to be lifted, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna be walking down the street like in the spotlight, looking gorgeous. You already do that, but I'm telling you, like the veil is about to be because you've been protected from negative energy because like your talents and stuff is too rare. Y'all are really talented people, or like you have a really good mindset. You probably been told this ever since you were a kid in grade school that you're like an indigo child, a star seed, or whatever those things are. Taurus could be significant or earth sign. You might be with an earth sign, maybe. Yeah, either you might be an earth sign or the person might be an earth sign. But that don't have to resonate with everybody. That's just what I'm getting from those. Some of y'all, you learned how to control your mindset. You learned how to control your emotions. This is just going to be an extra piece to the puzzle. Dang, we still got a lot of cards. I don't even have enough room. Hold on, let me move some of these. We got a lot of cards to get through. And some of y'all, you might have a lot on your plate as well. You're going to have a lot on your plate, like, coming up soon. You ain't going to be able to focus on, like, love and then career and then family. Like, it's all going to be kind of chaos. Well, chaos kind of has a negative connotation. Yeah, you're just going to be busy in a good way. We got the Cupid here. Everybody about to be hit by the Cupid's arrow by you. You just got to be, like, cautious. Like, I'm getting overnight, like, people just going to be, like, foaming at the mouth trying to talk to you. Have y'all been, y'all gonna have to come in, have y'all been feeling that energy? Because usually, like, when stuff like that start coming in, it doesn't just come in all at once. Like, you'll start seeing little hints and signs and stuff before it come in full fledged. So if some of y'all been feeling that lately, like, you looking better than normal, like with this diamond, you've been looking a little better than normal lately. People been noticing you a little more. Y'all, that gotta be resonating. That's crazy. You feel like you got a lot more energy. You just look better. You stronger. Arms are toned. Wow. Or even if you have been working on this, like it's about to be noticed. People about to see this, and you're gonna be able to like pick who you want. That's why you gotta be smart. Because honestly, that comes with money. That's the perk of everything. Could be evil, but also as above, so below. Whatever is evil, it also has good aspects to it too. That's how I feel about AI. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the reading, but that's how I feel about AI. A lot of people trying to demonize it, but there's also some good to AI. Like it does enhance our lives and it makes it better. They've been watching us, so whatever. What was I talking about? I just lost my thought that quick. What was I feel like I was going somewhere. Maybe it'll come back up. The pile number 3. You got an ancestor. I think was this the pal I was talking about? They got an ancestor watching him. Here the wings right here, and you about to be angelic. They about to pass that angelic like energy to you. I don't know why I need to say you're forgiven. Whatever you're feeling guilty about, or you've been forgiven. You were forgiven a long time ago. So calm down. You deserve love. Yeah, no hate. Man, these cards just keep reiterating everything I'm saying. There's no beef, no hate, no, you're forgiven. You good. Didn't I just say something about AI and being watched? I was trying to look at these cards, but I made them, so that's why I'm connected to them like that. Some of y'all could be like a Virgo or Scorpio. Ooh, I don't even. If you start like getting famous or whatever, y'all be careful with these deals. Y'all know what's going on in Hollywood, and we ain't even got to get off into it. Y'all know exactly what I mean when you look at this picture. Like, just be careful. Look at your contracts. Look at your, because some of y'all with the. I keep talking about talents. I keep talking about money. I keep talking about looking good. I mean, I don't know where that's going. It can only mean a couple things. But I always get that for pile number 3. So 3 might be your magic number or your angel number. Then we got the pyramid. So 1, 2, 3. Even though pyramids have more points, but this is a triangle for right now. I feel like I got ADHD or something. I keep getting off topic. So some of y'all, like, somebody gonna find that amazing about you if you got like ADHD or I don't know. We're gonna get, cause this is the next card that came out, but I just said something about Hollywood. This ain't like, these are my cards. These are my cards. They got my back. Control your lust. Like, don't just go with things off face value. I have to do a career reading. Like, I have to do a career reading. Yeah, let me get, since I saw it, let me get that out. Um, some people might be coming to you just because of what you've manifested and what you've obtained. Because I'm getting like a little popularity. Like, even if you don't see it right now, things like this usually like come in seasons. So like your next season you might be really popular out of nowhere. Like, even if you're not even manifesting popularity, like I was watching. Have y'all seen Good Burger with Keenan and Kel, like from back in the day, and how like their restaurant was falling, they weren't getting no sales, and then out of nowhere, Kel, the cashier, he was sitting down having lunch, and he ended up spilling his secret sauce or condiment out of his bottle on somebody, and they tasted it, and they were like, "Oh my God, that's good!" And next thing you know, everybody tasted it, and it became like a hit, and the restaurant was booming. Now everybody trying to go to Kale and kidnap him, trying to see what's in his sauce, what's the secret ingredients in his sauce. And I was literally just watching it. So a lot of people, they're gonna be coming after you trying to get what's in your sauce. And they knew he was like, "Oh my God, didn't he have like ADHD or something?" And I'm not saying this about anybody. Trust me, I'm not going there. I'm just saying, like, because of your innocence, some people might feel like you're a little bit naive. They could feel like that. That doesn't mean it's true. And a lot of people, they probably gonna try to bank on that. They're gonna try to, like, because even with Kale on the movie, because he was like, he wasn't slow. He was just all over the place. If y'all seen the movie Good Burger, you know what I'm talking about when I say Kale. And it was like everybody kept trying to manipulate him. The girl Roxanne went on a date with him and kept trying to, like, "What's in your sauce?" She was trying to seduce him. And then the manager of the other burger joint, he got him in his car and was like, "You only get paid $5 an hour. How about I pay you $10 an hour?" Like, everybody was just trying to see what was in his sauce. And mind you, he's been using his sauce all this time, and nobody. That's why I say, "Oh my God, this is really coming together." That's when I say, like, the bell is about to be lifted off of you. It's something you've been doing for a while. Is now about to be showcased, and everybody's going to try to get to it. He's been eating that sauce for a long time, and now all of a sudden it's like the talk of the whole town. So yeah, a lot of people gonna be banking on your innocence and banking on, like, if you country or naive or whatever. But they got another thing coming. You're protected, and you're like smarter than you seem. And that sounds so wrong, but I feel like y'all know what I mean. Because y'all know how people like to prey on the innocent. And that's Kel, he was so innocent. Even his best friend was taking his money from him. He knew Kel wasn't going to read the contract. And Kel started making extra money for his sauce. And his own friend made him sign a contract that he got I think 70% of his earnings behind his back. So be careful. I know this is a love reading, but child, I don't know. People going to be nosy. This just means I made this card just to remind me that I'm on point. You're gonna be looking so good. I know she's crying, but I'm paying more attention to her makeup. And it might hurt you to find out some people are only just around you just for what you have or your connections. Some of y'all, you probably have connections with people in high places. And people probably just want to network or whatever. Well, we got Where's Waldo. So yeah, some of y'all probably have been in hiding lately. But Where's Waldo? The whole game is about finding him. People are going to be looking for you. Be careful. I miss tarot. Well, this ain't tarot, but I miss doing cards because I love how they I haven't seen these cards, but I love how they just come together. You're going to be very busy. Every pile got there. Every pile so far got this too busy card. Well, hell, we in Aries and Taurus season, so those are really busy signs. And I'm getting something about you uplift people. I was like, yeah, some of y'all, you get a lot of messages because even while I'm looking at this, all my other clairs are going off because right now I'm starting to smell Versace. I don't know how that's going to be significant to you guys. You're probably going to be wearing more expensive things, wearing more expensive clones. So, as far as love, I think all that is going to happen once you, like I said, start paying your bill. Once you get all that money, once you start seeing signs of whoa, I got a little bit more money than I usually do. That's how it's gonna happen too. You're not just gonna wake up with a lot of money. It's just you're gonna realize, wait, I paid my bills 2 months and I still got money left over. So yeah, pile number 3. I hope that resonated because I felt like that was all over the place. But I will be doing a career reading soon. So yeah, if that resonates, just share, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Hello, so this is for those of you who chose pile number 4. Actually, 3 cards came out. So we got Miley Cyrus, Promotion, and Clean Your House. But before I get into that, while I was getting the cards, shuffling them to get your reading, let me just say, if this is not resonating, then this is not your pile. But if you've been feeling desperate, but not even just desperate, but if you've been looking for love and just trying to see when is it gonna come, how is it gonna come, da 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 da, you gotta stop that. And if that's you, this is your pile. If not, choose another one because I was getting those messages as I was shuffling it, and it was it's almost like I was feeling a little cloudy and a little fogged out because even as the cards was falling, I felt like I was accidentally seeing them when I wasn't. And let me just explain. How I shuffle the cards is I shuffle them and whichever one falls face down, I set them to the left because that's going to be for the reading. So I don't see them. It helps me read better when I don't see the cards. But whichever one falls face up, I set it to the other side and I just don't use those. It's not for your reading. But it's the cards, the way they were bouncing off the table was they would flip over. And I'm like, oop, I thought I saw it. And then I'm like, is it going to be on this side? Is it going to be on that side? And it's it was just a lot going on. But I feel like it's because I was looking too hard for it instead of just shuffling like I used to. And that was making the messages a little murky and a little confusing. So for some of y'all, I don't even know where this reading going to go. But I'm just going to say, let this be your last love reading for at least the next 2 weeks. in order to manifest something, you oddly enough, I don't know why the universe works in weird ways like this, but in order for you to manifest something, you kind of have to like don't look at it, don't think about it, don't like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of have to just leave it alone and let the universe surprise you. Trust me, I don't like that concept either. Like, I'm a terrible co-creator with the universe at times, but like that's how it works. And the more you look for it, and the more it's like you try to get signs and connections and stuff, it's going to get weird because then you ain't gonna know what voice is God or your ancestor, what voice is just your mind, what voice is, whatever. So it's like you probably gonna have to focus on other things. And we got promotion and clean your house. So some of y'all, I guess, like I told, who was that? Was it pile number 2 or 3? I guess it's 3. I think some of y'all might be drawn to pile number 3, but in order for you to get to this thing faster or to manifest it faster, you're probably gonna have to like work on cleaning up like your life, or even decluttering. I'm saying like a cluttered storage or a cluttered closet or something that you've been saying you was gonna clean but still haven't done it. You work on like cleaning up your space, cleaning up your life, your body. And for some of y'all, it's like you've been doing something for a long time, and you're gonna have to like focus on getting a promotion because that's gonna upgrade your frequency and it's gonna get you into the rooms with like your next relationship or your next person. I feel like a lot of y'all, you're not in the right frequency right now, and I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, it's just the wrong one for that specific scenario. Like isolation could be a great frequency if you're trying to, embark on business and stuff. But isolation is definitely not recommended if you're trying to manifest love, if that makes sense. It's kind of confusing, but I feel like you'll get the hang of it. Even with this Miley Cyrus card, like she's a confusing character. She's a different person every year. One year she's Hannah Montana on Disney, then she's on freaking sledgehammers, licking them and naked, and then she's a country singer, and then a rock star, and then that's no shade. I actually love Miley Cyrus, but I feel like you're just gonna have to focus on like manifesting maybe like just one thing. I don't know where that's going. See, I feel like when you look for signs and when you keep looking for messages and looking for signs and messages, it's going to get murky. It's going to get confusing. And it's like you have to focus on manifesting one thing at a time because one manifestation is going to lead into the next. Work on the promotion. Once you're promoted, you're in the rooms with the person you're supposed to be with. Some of y'all, you might actually do have a promotion coming up if you've been feeling stagnant or whatever. Or even just like a promotion could be like working on your higher self, becoming your higher self. Because you don't want to meet the person that you're supposed to be with like when you're still vibrating low. Let's get into the cards. Let's see what the cards have to say, because it's like I'm hearing 2 different messages and 2 different like weirdness at the same time. Pile number 4. But I love that I got this card in the deck because it lets me know. And I feel like this has been in every single pile. Like this card literally serves no purpose but to let me know that whatever I'm thinking is on point. Like pile number 3, I think you're protected from certain situations. That's why you haven't been seeing things come through the way you wanted them to. Because sometimes you may not know what's for your own good. You're like, yeah, I'm pretty. I got this. I got that. Da, 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 da. What's coming next? Because this is about love. I can't just leave the message as don't focus on love. I mean, unless that's the message, but I got a lot of messages that everybody was pretty. Some of y'all working on yourself, working on your image, cleaning up your life, cleaning up your name, or whatever that is. I know there are like some people who don't even go on like dates because they don't feel like they are where they need to be. And for you, pile number 4, I don't think it's going to be real hard. I'm hearing like a beep in my ear. It's not going to be really hard for you to step into your higher self. You can probably do that in 2 or 3 days. You can literally go on a fast for one day, work out for one day, and you're literally yourself. I'm talking about you guys specifically. I don't know what kind of genetics you got, but especially with this working out here. So I'm guessing like your next love situation is not that far out. It's just a matter of your spirit team, God, whoever you believe in. They want you to be like ready for this. So some of y'all, you might actually keep kissing frogs until like you reach a certain point. How many times have Miley Cyrus been married? I'm not really sure. I just know that Liam guy, but I don't really follow her life like that. But I love her music. All right, someone could have their eye on you. But also, I'm getting like you guys need to like open your third eye and start seeing things from another lens. I just heard the name Lynn or Rylan. It started to look like snake skin. Yeah, some of y'all, you probably been protected from like things you didn't even know. Like you could have been around people who you thought were actually like good, but they were literally like a snake in human clothing. And I feel like power number 4, you attract a lot of energies. Yeah, your vibration is going to be your key. And like the good thing about that is it doesn't take long for you to raise your vibration. Some of y'all probably have like spiritual backgrounds or whatever. It doesn't take much for you to become this person. Oh, okay, that's where that's coming from then, that spiritual background. Some of y'all might even feel like you checked all the boxes so far, so why not love? Like, why love ain't coming right now? You never know. We in a weird time. What's next in love for pile number 4? Also, I want to say don't get discouraged and go into isolation. That's not the frequency to manifest love. But also being like over bearing when it comes to signs. Some of y'all probably look for a lot of signs, but it's 2 different messages. I'm telling you, you have to like just live your life. Stop getting messages on love. Stop looking for it. Stop reading books on how to be a wife and be a blah, 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 blah. That's not the main focus right now. Whoever wrote that book is not you, so you're not going to be able to follow those rules, and it's inauthentic to be following rules. All you got to do is control your emotions, and you good, but be yourself. Because when you start acting like these characters in the books, you're going to be attracting people who are only attracted to the character in the book, and when your authentic self start screaming out, then it's all weird. So it's like don't go into isolation, but also don't like find the balance. Just find the balance and have fun. You'll be good. It's like two. you go on like 2 extremes. Either I'm outside or I'm not outside. Especially this right here. Like either you're like. Did I mention that you're protected by an ancestor or a loved one or just an angel? God has like a guardian angel following you. That's why certain things don't work out. That's why a lot of things haven't worked out. Because this guardian angel scared them away. We got a message. What's this? Whatever card is next is going to be your message. I'm going to shuffle them. Okay, I guess you're going to be breaking free from it. You're going to be breaking free from like this mental prison. Sometimes you feel like you're in a prison when you're trying to like get clarity on what's going on next or what's happening next. For some of y'all, you just gotta live life right now because like we're just in that season. Oh, let me clarify this. This is the only pile that I'm like kind of confused on. Let me get one more. We got the Where's Waldo card. So yeah, you guys got to stop looking for this. And I feel like it's going to happen in an unexpected way. Let me get a card on when. When will this happen? And this actually looks like a clock. Like, so you got to focus on loving yourself. And I know people, well, I ain't going to speak that on everybody, but me personally, I hate that phrase, work on yourself, love yourself. What does that mean? I already love myself. But loving yourself is doing those things that you kind of procrastinated on. Loving yourself is finally eating right, doing things right, finally going after your dreams, finally like not caring what people think about you, like actually wearing the clothes that you want to wear and hanging around the people that you want to hang around, not just for like the show or the look of it or whatever. And I feel like that's where your happiness is gonna be. Don't be like these people on the Pop the Balloon or Find Love challenge where they're like, oh no, I'm not dating you because you're wearing cargo pants. Or I'm going to date you just because you're a dentist. Like most people I've seen on this show with money were assholes. And it never worked out. So I guess you gotta get out of like that superficial way of looking at people or looking at love or looking at like your love life. Don't be superficial. It might happen in a completely different way. Oh, I had these already. And this was made a perfect square. Some of y'all could find this person when you go back to school, or it could be someone like in the same field as you. And I feel like you're learning as you go. I wanted to say grow, but then go came out. So don't like take everything so take some relationships with a grain of salt. Don't actually make it like a big thing in your life. Like if you went on a date with somebody and it didn't go well, don't be going around saying, oh, I just broke up with somebody or blah, blah. It was just a date that didn't go well. On to the next. Like don't give people more power than they have. Don't let people, even if you went on 2 dates with them, if you don't talk anymore, y'all are strangers. And this just made a perfect square as well. I got like a perfect even amount of cards. That's funny. Some of y'all, you have to remember who you are. Remember where you come from. Like some of y'all probably have like a powerful last name. And it's like your ancestors or your spirit guides or whatever. They want you to remember like who you are. You don't belong to just any random person. It's the best of the best. Joneses don't, cry over bombs. Smiths and the Johnsons, we don't be hung up over people. People crawl to us, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was you guys just reading. That one was kind of a little challenging all over the place. I hope that resonated. If it didn't, just choose another pal. And if it did, just like, share, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.